Ask Reddit by Sheldon Griffiths. What app is so useful you can't believe it's free? Copy me that. Get the recipe. Cut the long-winded blog post about the leaves changing color and how the author's nana had a one-eyed cat named Buster. Love it. Can't believe it's still free. Keep waiting for the person who runs it to start charging. And I would pay. Just checked. I have 575 recipes on there. Wow. Merlin Bird ID. It's basically Shazam for birds. I'm becoming a bird nerd as I get older and this app has only enabled my transition. What is it about getting older and birds? Me and every single one of my friends are now fledgling bird nerds after a lifetime of not caring about them one tiny little bit. We all have Merlin. Libby for library ebooks and audiobooks. Important to remember that this is free because of your library service. Shout out to libraries for being fucking awesome. Tunity. If you're at a loud bar party and want to watch the game movie show, it just scans the TV and gives you audio for your earbuds. Wait, what? This is insane. Shazam. Impressive accuracy and speed for a real problem. Shazam felt like magic when it first came out. Gonna save this thread and never look at it again. That's the realest thing I've ever heard in my life. Not really an app per se, but uBlock Origin. For all the work the developers put into it, it's a godsend on the web. This is one of those where it benefits the devs the same way it benefits their users. I'm sure they want the best ad blocking they can get and can just pass that benefit down. Google Map. I have no sense of direction whatsoever, literally changed my life. A flying Google Maps is, like, a cool human achievement. Medisafe. I take medication every day and this has reminders for what when. Also, timestamps when you take it so it gives doctors a good record if you ever need it. I've been using it for years and they just recently added a feature to adjust dosage based on time zone changes when traveling. It really does help to keep me alive. It's funny that I stumble upon this tip now, although it might be a touch grim for most. I used to love the app called StumbleUpon, but then it stopped working for some reason. StumbleUpon was awesome back in the day when I was bored and just wanted to kill some time on the internet. DaVinci Resolve. Professional grade video editor and it's free. Better than anything Adobe has put out. Holy shit, this is way too far down. DaVinci Resolve blows Premiere out of the water. They also have a perpetual license model that is reasonably affordable. I couldn't believe when I first came across it that it was free. The learning curve is steep but well worth the effort. Khan Academy is amazing and still free. Math education for everyone from single digit addition to calculus. Second this. Their science review and reading comprehension lessons are also well done. They have a nice balance of age appropriate and multi-purpose tools. I think a lot of kids who are too shy or too scared to ask for help, or don't have help in their community, benefit enormously from this resource. Pluto TV. They are starting to actually get a wide variety of channels now. I don't even need a satellite subscription. I just watch free TV on my phone if I feel like it. Pluto is great for the great 80s and 980s movies that you have grown up on, but that Netflix and Hulu tend to sometimes neglect. Tubi has the same use. I saw Unlawful Entry on Pluto, with Ray Liotta and Kurt Russell, and it was actually pretty good. Radio Who. Click on almost any country in the world, select a decade from the last 100 years, and choose a tempo. Boom, a unique radio channel-like playlist of engaging music. Very useful for me because I have a hard time finding weird, new music. Takes a lot of the research effort out if you don't know where to start. Extra cool if you're into history geography. Got really into Pique Rouge, Cambodian pop rock and Bosnian psychedelic folk from Radio Ho. Highly recommend people give it a download. Tried downloading it, but it wouldn't let me because it says it's for an older version of Android. Must not have been updated for a while. Be my eyes. I was able to accept my first call last week and felt so good helping someone in need. Blender. Extremely powerful 3D modeling and animation software that is comparable to the software the industry uses. Completely free, no ads. I seriously don't get how Blender manages to be so good. I wouldn't say it's displacing proprietary software, but it is professional in a way that GIMP, Inkscape, Krita, etc. aren't. Bitwarden. The paid subscription is also cheap and immensely useful. This thread has successfully made me download a bunch of apps I'll never use. Anki helped me get very good grades in my studies. What does it do? Google Translate. You can open Google Lens, photograph a label menu etc and it will translate it for you. Reddit is fun. Ah fuck. Apple, oh right. Krita. A free, open source drawing app. And it can be considered a serious, it has different brushes, blending modes, clipping mask, kind of, alpha inheritance is a thing, layers and basically everything you need for art. I do use default brushes but you can install custom ones. Notepad++. Notepad++, https://notepad++.org/closed bracket is awesome for lightweight work. Visual Studio Code, https://code.visualstudio.com/closed bracket for far more features, bells and whistles. Mozilla Firefox. Firefox is my preferred browser. Better than Chrome for me. Moises. It isolates different instruments and vocals from any song you upload into it. You could use it to learn a song by ear or jam along by muting the instrument you're covering. Cozy. It's a family scheduling app, but offers a place to store recipes and shopping lists, and you can even assign the recipes to the calendar for meal planning. And everyone in the family can access and add to it. I am so grateful for it. We use it daily. The Pizza Finder app is amazing. It has a compass shaped like a slice of pizza that points to the nearest pizza joint. I got it, jokingly, for when I was in Nick. It's hilarious and free. https://1001albumsgenerator.com/right square bracket open bracket https://1001albumsgenerator.com listen to one album a day. Each album is taken from this book. https://en.wikipedia.org/wiki/1001_albums_here_before_you_die https://www.gutenberg.org/right square bracket open bracket https://www.gutenberg.org, a library of over 70,000 free ebooks. If you know a music lover, that book makes a fantastic gift. I got it for my husband years ago, and he's given a copy to like 3 or 4 people who have each given at least one copy to someone else. Not an app, but the fact that anyone can see a live high-def view of Earth from the ice at any time, for free kinda blows my mind. Depending on how you use it, YouTube. It's amazing how much I've learned from YouTube. Deleted. Google Lens. Does the work of like 9 apps I used to use. Genius Scan. I've been using it for a decade. It's such an easy, quick way to make a PDF of an image and, for me, that comes in handy. For phones, I think Microsoft Office Lens is just plain amazing for this kind of thing. Wireshark, Libra NMS, 7-zip, Handbrake, VLC, Putty. You sound like me. I assume you also rock in Notepad++ and WinSCP. Visual Studio Code. Full-blown Visual Studio community as well. Microsoft has been getting a lot better at making things free or open source lately. Audacity. Great audio editing and also gives you a visual spectrum, along with many more options and settings. https://www.audacityteam.org/ Edit. Looked more into it, and by their site Audacity is free software. You may use it for any personal, commercial, institutional, or educational purpose, including installing it on as many different computers as you wish. Hats off to the Audacity team. Before moving to Reaper last year, I used Audacity for years for independent, unpaid, hobbyist, audio production. Recorded and mixed albums on it, did audio for video productions, and lots more. It's pretty robust for what it is and is more user-friendly than most of the Pro DAWs. Deleted. Archive.org. Citymapper. Citymapper is amazing. I use it when I go to London. There have been a couple times where Citymapper showed us it was actually faster to just walk where we needed to go because the tube was so busy and traffic was bad, so cabs Uber was a bad idea, too. Radio Garden, but more for fun than a reference material. MIT OpenCourseWare offers a variety of courses and learning materials from the Massachusetts Institute of Technology for free. MIT OpenCourseWare, https://ocw.mit.edu/. Photopia. I work in media, and there's lots of complications behind getting an Adobe CC license on every machine I use, personal and professional, ad hoc. So Photopia is a good stand-in. If you have any CC experience, it's like for like. It opens PSD files, recognizes webs, and lets you export to JPG.png, crunch down file sizes, adjust color profiles. It's amazing. And all for the low price of taking up 1/3 RD of the operating screen with ads for its dev's own shit games. You'll get used to it. It chews up Google Chrome, but what doesn't? I make memes with it, generate headline images with it, edit photos for my food blog with it. 10/10, no notes. Edit, possessive apostrophe. Ninite, https://ninite.com/ just reinstalled the OS on your computer? Get yourself your very own custom Ninite with all the programs you want. Instead of going to 15 different sites and downloading and running 15 different installers, run one program and let it do all the work for you. Want to make sure all those programs are up to date? Run it again to check and update them all. Edit. I'm seeing several suggestions in the comments for other ways of doing this in a more flexible way. But what's great about Ninite is that it's something everyone can figure out. And it's a single file that you can put on a USB stick and copy to someone's desktop and just tell them run this once a week and it'll do everything else for them. It used to be even better. It had more programs you could select. Patch My Pique is pretty great too, way more programs. Just not quite so easy. Home Assistant. Mind-blowing powerful open source smart home software. Connects to and automates almost anything. GIMP. Bring out the GIMP. YouTube. I've learned how to do so many things like with my car and around the house to mental health and meditation, etc. Paprika. It's a recipe app that you can use to scrape recipes off all those annoying SEO recipe websites. It cuts out all the bullshit and saves just the recipe. I absolutely love it and use it multiple times a week. Tune in radio. Listen to various radio stations from around the world through the internet. Gas Buddy tells you the best prices on gas in your area. One of my favorite is Obsidian. That's a note-taking app on steroids, very useful for linking your thoughts. And it's local first, so it works fast as hell. WhatsApp. I've got grandkids on a different continent. Being able to video chat weekly is amazing. Just sit and watch them do nothing. But grandma's there and they can tell me about their TV show or show me the puzzle they finished. Sometimes it's not what you talk about, it's that you're simply there, and free video calls lets me be there for more than just the milestone moments. This is really sweet and made me happy. Canopy. Movie streaming via your public library. 5 movies per month. Their catalog is surprisingly good.